In a verdant kingdom nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there reigned a wise and benevolent king named Alaric. His realm flourished under his rule, but King Alaric was troubled by one thing. Despite his kingdom's prosperity, many of his subjects lived in quiet despair. He longed to understand their struggles more deeply and to truly connect with his people. One crisp autumn morning, disguised in simple garb and leaving behind his royal entourage, King Alaric ventured into the bustling market of his capital. His intent was to observe the lives of his subjects from an unadorned perspective. As he wandered through the crowded streets, his eyes fell upon a humble figure, a beggar named Finn. Finn, with his tattered cloak and worn-out boots, toiled tirelessly to carry heavy bags of grain for a small wage. King Alaric approached Finn, who was laboriously loading sacks onto a cart. "Good day, friend," the king said in a friendly tone. "Might I lend a hand?" Finn looked up, momentarily stunned by the offer. His eyes, though tired, held a glimmer of surprise. "If you wish, sire," he replied, unsure of the stranger's true identity. The king, unperturbed, took hold of a sack and helped Finn with the loading. As they worked side by side, Finn shared snippets of his life: the loss of his wife to illness, the struggle to provide for his children, and the enduring hope that one day his fortunes might change. His words, though simple, were imbued with a quiet dignity. "I've tried to find happiness in the small things," Finn said, "like the laughter of my children or the beauty of the sunrise. Even when life is hard, I believe that tomorrow might be better." The king, moved by Finn's resilience and optimism, felt a deep connection to the beggar. "Why do you continue to work so hard, even when it seems that life is against you?" King Alaric asked. Finn paused, considering the question. "Because I must. And because I believe that my efforts matter. Every small thing I do adds up. Even if my life isn't grand, it is still valuable." The king admired Finn's unwavering spirit and knew he had to do something more than simply observing. He returned to the palace, his heart burdened with a new sense of purpose. Over the following weeks, King Alaric worked diligently to initiate reforms. He increased wages for laborers, improved working conditions, and established community support programs to assist families in need. 1 year later, during a grand festival celebrating the kingdom's prosperity, King Alaric invited Finn to the palace. The beggar, now wearing a new tunic and with a look of astonishment, was greeted with honor. The king publicly acknowledged Finn's influence, sharing the story of their encounter and the profound impact it had on him. "The true strength of our kingdom," King Alaric declared to his people, "lies not in its riches or its grand monuments, but in the spirit of its people. Finn taught me that even the smallest acts of hope and perseverance can inspire great change." Finn, overwhelmed by the recognition, humbly accepted the honor. His life had been transformed not by riches, but by the king's deep understanding and empathy. The beggar's story spread across the land, inspiring others to find strength in their own struggles and to believe that their efforts, no matter how small, could make a significant difference. And so, the kingdom thrived, not just in wealth but in unity and compassion, proving that even the simplest among us can touch the hearts of the greatest.